Hello. I want to talk about dissonance today because this stops a lot of people from reaching their goals. When you are taking actions towards something new, you're moving towards a new vibration. So there's a point where you're in the middle, where you're not quite who you were or where you were before, but you're not quite to your goal either. And that middle is this very uncomfortable dissonance. And this stops a lot of people. It'll show up as distraction, procrastination, things going wrong, drama around you, things breaking, just a lot of stuff will just go wrong. And most people just let them stop them and say, oh, okay, well, that's a sign I shouldn't continue. But it couldn't be further than the truth. That means that you are so close to your goal because you are changing your vibration and it's causing this upheaval. And that means just keep going. You're so close. So instead of looking at those things like and letting it stop you, just be like, oh, this is exciting. This means I'm actually getting somewhere and I'm close. Because so many people just let it stop them and say, oh, I don't want to deal with it. And when things break, you want to fix it right away because that means that wouldn't resonate with your new vibration when you reach your goal. So you'd have to get it fixed before you will be able to reach your goal. So just pay attention to things like that. Keep things fixed, take care of things. And when drama comes up, just deal with it and try to just keep moving forward. Just deal with whatever it is. And the bigger the goal, usually the bigger the dissonance. How it shows up can be different for each person. It depends on your manifesting blueprint. Some will get like one huge major problem. Some will get a lot of little things. It just depends. If you don't know your blueprint, manifesting blueprint, you can get that on my website. But yeah, just don't let it stop you. Get to the point where when these things go wrong, you're like, ooh, this is good. I'm actually doing something. I'm actually close to my goal. And a lot of times it happens right before your goal. So many people give up and they probably had just this little tiny bit to go and they completely give up and never go forward with it. So just don't be one of them. Just expect that dissonance. Look at it as exciting, like, oh, I'm really making good changes, and just keep going. Don't let it stop you. It's all part of this ancient thing in our mind that we have. See, when we would do something out of the ordinary back in the beginning, it would cause us to probably get eaten by a tiger. So our mind, whenever we do something different, tries to stop us, and we will attract drama. We will attract anything we can, or procrastination or tiredness. That's a big one. You'll feel tired. Like your mind is really trying to protect you from that tiger, but it's not helpful in today's world. It's protecting you from your dreams. So you don't want that. So you just got to keep going. It keeps trying and trying to protect you. It thinks anything out of the ordinary, it's trying to keep you safe. But you just got to keep going. You just got to keep going because you're almost there. So whenever that stuff comes up, just have a new, fresh perspective on it and just be like, oh, okay, this is good. I'm getting there. And the key is when that happens, just do more towards your goal or quicker, because that's the sooner you can get out of that dissonance. And there's some people that just stay in dissonance where everything is always going wrong all the time because they don't know to keep going to get out of that. And they just stay in that very uncomfortable middle. And I don't want that for you. So just keep going and take it as a good sign. You got this. See you later.